Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jay. I'm back again to talk. This time, another more sad news. I'm gonna watch the verses. I got it on the second screen. But more bad news in the world of professional wrestling right now. Um, the death of the masked assassin Jody Hamilton. Jody Hamilton was a professional wrestling trainer, manager, and the father of Nick Patrick, the referee. Um, from WCW. That's what I remember him for. And also, what I remember the Masked Assassin for, he was the manager of Pretty Wonderful, the team I talked about in my Patriots tribute video and my Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff tribute video. And unfortunately, he has passed away as well. Man, watching him Pretty Wonderful feuds with Stars and Stripes from '94 is pretty rough. But what I remember from him is he used to he used to stick a foreign object in his mask, and he would headbutt other wrestlers, and he would knock them out, and he would help Pretty Wonderful cheat, man. And the thing about him was a lot of fans know um, the area of the ring when you're about to come in. That's the doorway. From where the doorway is to where the ring is, when you're about to come in, they know it as the gorilla position, and we know it as that because that's what the WWE calls it. But in WCW, it was called the Jody position because just where Jody Hamilton would stand in the doorway, right as the wrestlers were about to come out in their ring entrance. And WCW guys called it the Jody position because Jody Hamilton played a similar role in WCW that Gorilla Monsoon played in the WWF. He was a trainer at the power plant along with Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, and he was a mainstay in WCW ever since the '70s when he started. Well, he didn't start there, but he went to the '70s. He went to Georgia Championship Wrestling in the 1970s, and he stayed there forever to the point where his son became the most famous referee in WCW. Like what Earl Hebner was to the WWF, that's what Nick Patrick was to WCW. He was the referee for WCW. He main evented all the big pay per views, and his dad was a big part of that as well. Um, what I didn't know about Jody Hamilton that was he did work in the WWF. He actually wrestled in 1958 um, in a main event where himself and his brother teamed up to take on Antonio Rock and Miguel Perez, who was the most popular tag team of the 1950s um, in the New York City area. So even though he was synonymous with Georgia Championship Wrestling and later WCW, later Jim Crockett Promotions and WCW, and that's where I remember him from. And his son was synonymous with it. He was he did wrestle for a brief time in the WWF. So um, I guess that spot in the pearly gates between um, heaven and earth could now be called the Jody position as well. Rest in peace to Jody Hamilton, the masked assassin, and condolences to his son, including Nick Patrick. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell button to see when my next video is coming out. Love y'all.